What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it has been roughly two and a half months since we got the first teaser trailer for Bugonia, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. But that's how I'm going to pronounce it. So again, yeah, it's been about two and a half months since we got the teaser trailer for this, and I was surprised. I was surprised how good this film looked. It's one of those, I guess you can call it, black comedy horror films. And side note, I'm gonna mention this just in case anyone's forgotten. I'm not, and I've said this before, I enjoy black comedies that, that the subgenre of horror. I don't enjoy comedy in my horror. What do I mean by that? As a reminder, again, black comedy horrors, they lean into what they are. They know what they are, and they don't shy away from it. I go into it knowing that's exactly what I'm expecting. What I don't like is when I have a serious horror film, slasher horror film, whatever, and they try to insert unnecessary comedy into it for whatever reason, thinking it's the right idea, it's the best idea, or a great idea, and it's not in any way, shape, or form on any of those three aspects. I don't want to see that. If I want to watch a black comedy or black horror comedy, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call the subgenre, then I'll go watch that. Otherwise, when I want to watch an R-rated or unrated horror film for whatever, it's the gore, if it's for the villain, whatever it is, I don't want to all of a sudden have this intensity of the chase, this intensity of what, like, the jump scares or whatever, and then all of a sudden let's insert some unnecessary comedy into it. I think that's just absolutely stupid. If you want to do that, save it for films like Scary Movie. You want a comedy about horror films, go watch that franchise, which I hate that franchise. I don't like that franchise, and the fact that they're rebooting it, remaking it with now a sixth film in the franchise is beyond me. I know people love that. I know people who do love that franchise, and I don't fault them for that. We all love what we love. It's just definitely not for me. So that's what I mean by that. So when I saw the teaser trailer for this, I thought, oh, okay, black horror comedy, I can get into this. I have before. I like those types of films. Not all of them, but I do like them. But now we finally have a full trailer for, again, I think it's pronounced Bugonia. Again, if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, I apologize. But I've been waiting and waiting for us to get an actual full trailer for this, and I'm excited that we finally got one. I think the only reason why we've gotten it now is because this film recently premiered, I believe, at the Venice Film Festival. And the reviews coming out of that festival for this film are, I mean, one review I saw, and I'll quote it real quickly here. It says, coming off last year's disappointing anthology, Kinds of Kindness, the fifth teaming up of director Yorgos Lanthimos, again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or at least close, and Emma Stone is a return to form, a dizzying, batshit crazy story that ranks up there with the filmmaker's best movies. I mean, and that's just a small insert from the full review. I'm not going to read any more myself personally, or even on this video from the full review, because I don't like reading reviews. I don't like, whether it's ahead of a trailer or actually watching a movie, I don't like reading reviews at all. Even if I did read a review, it's not going to change my opinion or aspect going into a film. I'm going to watch it for my own. I'm going to form my own opinion on it. I'm not going to allow somebody else's opinion to sway me from seeing something or not. So, with that said, let's get into this article, and we're going to check out the official trailer for this film. And seeing this image here, I mean, I can't remember the last time we ever saw Emma Stone looking like this for any film or any role. So, it seems like she's really kind of throwing herself into it. And I know this scene here, whatever this scene is, and I say I know this scene is because I assume it's in the trailer, was not in the teaser, because I had never seen Emma Stone in this particular image previously. So I know this is going to be something new we're going to see. All right, so let's get into it. Is it Chappelle Rowan's "Good Luck, Babe" provides the soundtrack to the trailer for Bugonia, the latest genre bender from director Yorgos Lanthimos. Focus Features will release the black comedy sci-fi thriller in limited theaters on October 24th before expanding wide on October 31st. So right in time. Again, I think I mentioned this before. I have felt that the Halloween season this year has been kind of lackluster, but it seems like of lately, in the past week and a half, we have gotten more than a handful of films that are getting now announced and launching during the Halloween season. This now being another, so I am excited that we're getting more and more films for the Halloween season. Emma Stone stars as the high-powered CEO of a major company who is kidnapped by two conspiracy-obsessed young men that are convinced she is an alien intent on destroying planet Earth. After the pair chain her in a basement and come face to face with the enemy, the two sides, the tinfoil hat basement dwellers, and the steely, soulless corporate executive, I think it can be said for a lot of corporate executives nowadays, soon find themselves pitched in a battle as versatily unpredictable as it is unexpectedly moving. All right, so all those who are starring in it as well, who wrote the script, let's keep going. This looks like a quote here. In the world that we live in now, people live in certain bubbles that have been enhanced by technology. Having certain ideas about people is reinforced depending on which bubble you live in, creating this big chasm between people, said Lanthimos. I wanted to challenge the viewer about the things that we're very certain about, the judgment calls that you make about certain kinds of people. It's a very interesting reflection of our society and the conflict in our contemporary world. Okay, let's keep going. More producer information, don't care. Okay, we have the trailer here. Let's see if we have a poster. Yes, we have a poster. All right, let's get into this. I love when we get to see new movie posters. All right, so okay, that's Emma Stone, obviously. So let's keep going. All right, so it's a very artsy looking poster, like an art type film. I don't want to say independent, but more on that side of the artsy, if you know what I mean, type film. That's the vibe it's giving. I don't know what we're supposed to make of what's like supposedly running down and over her face. And I can't tell right here on her chin. It almost looks like it could be an image behind, or it just could just be how they just did the picture. But overall, I love the poster. I mean, I could do away with a lot of this stuff down here, like this symbol here for this festival. I'm okay with the names. I love the font for the title. Very unique font. I can't recall ever seeing something this unique on a movie poster of recent. But you guys know how I feel about all this other stuff down here at the bottom. Get rid of it. It's not necessary, not needed. So, all right, let's jump into this trailer now, and let's see what the additional scenes hopefully we're gonna get with this first official trailer.
Good morning, Corey.
Good morning, Michelle.
I believe every company should strive to form a diverse table, to empower people of different skills and every time. What is it?
Skills and identities.
To foster a new generation of, okay, let's go again.
They want you to think it's you, that it's you who made this world. But it's always been them. All we've lost, all that's been done to us, we're setting that right again. Greetings. Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed to prevent you from contacting your ship.
What ship?
Your mothership?
Okay. In the next 48 hours, the police and the FBI will begin a statewide manhunt. I'm a high-profile female corporate executive. I am crucial. In all humility, I can say that. Think of it like you abducted the governor, but worse. There is no possible scenario where you benefit from this incident.
That was really good. My pulse is racing right now. I've done a ton of research on this. You're killing our planet.
Alien fellas.
I'm not an alien.
You're lying to me.
What's the difference? You know this is crazy. You know this is wrong.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
I know you too, Teddy.
It's fine. It's cool.
So yeah, we got a lot more content as far as what this movie is going to be about compared to that teaser trailer, because they definitely did not show a lot of the interaction between the 2-3 main characters here, especially Emma Stone. The fact that her hair is missing and why they shaved her head, that was none of that was shown in that teaser trailer. This one looks like it. I agree. I think I tend to agree with the brief review that we read, the clip it from the review, that this one's going to be like one of those where I think it's every turn the film takes, it's going to be a little bit unexpected, especially at the end of the trailer where she says, "I know you too, Teddy," and you saw the look on both of their faces, like, oh man, she knows my name, or she knows who we are, and then he, jumps across the table to attack her. I think for the vast majority of that trailer, which was roughly 2 minutes and 15 seconds, there was I think the vast majority of that was new. When I think about what the teaser trailer showed, I think we saw the bit where she's, doing the filming, at the conference table in the office. We saw the point where she was running in like her yard or whatever, where she was pulling the needle out of her leg and being tackled, and then saw a brief interaction in the basement. But beyond that, the vast majority of it was all new scenes. So this one looks like it could be a potential sleeper. I'm hoping a lot of people don't sleep on this one. I am looking forward to seeing this. Whether or not I'll be able to see it in theaters, that's yet to be determined. But I am looking forward to this one. I think Emma Stone's a great actress, and seeing her in something like this compared to some of her other work, I am looking forward to see what her range can be in a film like this, because again, it looks like the vast majority of the time will be spent between these three, the two that have kidnapped her and her. I mean, of course, we see her interacting with other people at the beginning, but I think that's just going to be the setup for probably the first 15-20 minutes of the film, right up into the point they kidnap her, and then everything else is strictly going to be between the three of them, which can be difficult in the film when the vast majority of it is just focusing on such a small cast. But I think this cast will be strong enough to carry it. So looking forward to this one. So, all right, everyone, that's going to do it for this quick trailer review for, again, I think it's pronounced Bugonia, coming limited theaters the 24th, and then theater-wide October 31st. So roughly, just a couple months away. So drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Later.